So how do we study the sun? Looking directly at the sun is both dangerous and a waste of time. It's just too bright to see any detail with your eye. I'm here at the Phoebe Waterman Haas Observatory at the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. Using a special telescope, I'm going to get a better view of the sun. Hi.
Hi, we have a great day for observing the sun today. I'm glad you were able to come.
What's unique about solar telescopes?
Well, what do you think would happen if you used a regular telescope to look at the sun?
I think you'd burn your eye.
That's right, it would collect way too much light. So a telescope like this, a safe solar telescope, collects the sun's light and either filters it to make it safe, or here's our sun gun, which projects the sun's light to make it safe.
Oh, so what is the sun? Isn't it just a giant ball of gas?
Yes, that's right. Like all stars, the sun is a huge ball of gas, mostly hydrogen, a little bit of helium. It's the star at the center of our solar system. So here's our image of the sun, and for scale, here, this little dot is the Earth, to scale to the sun.
Wow.
See how much bigger the sun is? This sunspot is actually as big as our entire planet. Just think about how big that makes the sun. 1,000,000 times bigger than the Earth.
That's amazing.
The sun is being held together by its own gravity, which is squeezing the inside of the sun to very high temperature and pressure. That's down in the core of the sun, where nuclear fusion is taking place and producing the energy that powers the sun. That energy gradually works its way out of the inside of the sun through the radiative layer and then the convective layer until it reaches the surface. Then outside that you have the atmosphere, which has the chromosphere and the corona.
Cool.
It actually takes almost 1,000,000 years for the energy to work its way out of the sun, but then once it reaches the surface, there's only space and a little bit of air between the sun and your eyes, so it only takes 8 minutes to get from the surface of the sun to your eyes. Outside, we have a portable telescope for looking at the atmosphere of the sun.
Let's check it out.
This is our hydrogen alpha solar telescope. Take a look.
The sun's all red.
That's right. This telescope is blocking out all parts of the electromagnetic spectrum except for one shade of red light. That's why it looks red here. Do you see anything else?
There are little hairs around the edges.
That's right. Those are called prominences. Those are wisps of gas. They're part of the atmosphere of the sun.
What are the challenges of studying the sun from the Earth?
Well, like the sun, the Earth has an atmosphere. That's a good thing for us, but it makes it hard for us to get a clear picture of the sun because the atmosphere can distort the light from the sun. Also, the atmosphere absorbs some of the high-energy ultraviolet and X-ray light, so if we want to study the sun in that light, we need to get above the atmosphere.
Great. Well, thanks for showing me all of these telescopes today.
Thanks for coming. We love having visitors at the observatory.